After I posted the Cater series, which is a link just there on your screen if you want to watch some videos from that series, there's a playlist up. I got a couple of messages from people asking for tips on long distance touring. Sent back a stock email to them that I'd composed for the first guy that asked me. I also said I'd make a video for everyone else, you know, people that didn't ask. Why am I doing this again? This is tips for long distance touring. First and foremost on this list, get yourselves some proper panniers. Myself and Kraken, we had those Oxford first time luggage panniers, they're great. I mean, they kept all our gear attached to the bike. The rain covers worked well when we weren't doing ridiculous speeds. But the end of every day was such a chore. After having driven for 8 to 10 hours, and then you've got to take off all these straps, it just is not worth it. Before you start saving for your trip, buy yourself some proper panniers. Something that's gonna just click on and off at the end of the day. You know, just walk into the hotel or your tent or whatever, it's done. None of this, oh, where does this strap go? Will I take this off? Will I leave that on overnight? Oh, it was a huge pain. Tip number one, proper panniers. Set yourself realistic targets each day. It's all well and good saying, oh yeah, we'll drive 500 miles here and we'll make that. Realistically, it is possible, but that's not a good way to enjoy your trip. You want realistic targets, something that's not going to tire you at the end of each day. You know, you don't want to be driving for 12 hours, especially if you don't have a hotel planned or a place to camp planned. If you're going to get to your destination and still have all of that to arrange, believe me, it gets old fast. I would say a good realistic target is anywhere between, well, it depends on the person, anywhere between 250 and 400 miles. But even 400 doing 70 miles an hour is 6 hours. Constant driving, that's not including fuel stops, not including stopping to eat. So that's 6 hours constant, which is obviously is not possible because you're going to have to stop for fuel. You're going to have to stop every 70 odd miles just to get your butt back into its round shape, because square butt is one of the main results of that length on a bike. Research the places that you want to see. Myself and Kraken had set our sights on Rome, but we wanted to include Milan, and Milan was such a disappointment. It was a huge disappointment to the both of us that we just decided Rome wasn't worth it. Italy itself had just let us down so badly that we just decided, no, we want out of Italy. We're going to go Monaco, Nice direction, meet up with Gogazor earlier than we had planned. Research things that you want to see in those places. I mean, I would still love to see Rome. The drivers and the fact that Milan had let us down, I just wasn't prepared to go any further south in that country only to be disappointed again. I was really looking forward to Milan. I was really looking forward to it, and then it was just a huge disappointment. Accommodation. Don't feel comfortable putting it over that drain. Book hotels in advance. This goes back to setting your realistic distances as well. Like I've said, nothing worse than driving all that distance only to have to drive around looking for somewhere to stay. It absolutely sucks. It was one of the things that practically ruined every day for us, was having to find somewhere to stay for the night. Camp at least one night. There is nothing like waking up in the morning after spending the night in a foreign country, so peaceful, like crickets. I'd never heard crickets in my life. It was the first time I'd heard crickets, like in real life. It was absolutely amazing. So yeah, camping at least once. Buy yourself an inflatable tent for ease, and an inflatable mattress. They're easy to store. They are quite expensive for what they are, but if you're going to be doing a couple of long distance tours, they would be well worth the investment. But you only need a small pump because they don't require much pumping up, and you're set. Hotels are quite expensive, so saving money there. So clean the bikey. I like to clean the bike. Hello bikey, it's shiny. Calm your shit down, brush. Look at me. Clean the lens. Quick. Rinse that mother. Here we go. And there we go. Clean bike is clean. Don't stay in a hotel that doesn't have secure parking. Preferably one with a gate, because if your bike's gone, it's practically your tour over. Oh, that's moist between my legs. I like it. Cleaning the lens. Bring a heavy-duty chain if you are traveling with a friend. Chain the two bikes together. If you're traveling on your own, chain it to something that isn't going to go anywhere. Just for security, you don't want to be without your bike in a foreign country and having to communicate with someone who probably won't speak English very well. It would suck. And it's just precaution. I mean, Geneva, when we were there's bikes on the side of the streets, not even secured. People had their helmets left beside them. It's just for security, you know, why risk it?